there lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see from the title of today's video, we're going to be reacting to Star Lost by Stray Kids. I am super excited for this one. I've heard so many beautiful things about this song, so I can't wait to get into it and see what I can expect. But before we do, if you guys are new to the channel, then welcome and thank you for joining. Make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a little like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But all that being said, I'm just super excited to get into this one, so let's go. Oh. I honestly don't know what sort of vibe to expect from this song. I just know it's going to be incredible. Okay. Oh my gosh, hang on. Hang on a minute. Because it's like mixing two things together that's like really just throwing me off course, because we have like the real emotional lyrics going on, you know, that sort of feeling of being swallowed whole by that loneliness, emptiness, whatever it may be. But then having that like real beautiful beat going on, it's like really confusing my emotions right now, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I am being pulled in every which way in every direction right now emotionally, but genuinely I'm just loving the vocals. The vocals are sounding gorgeous. This song is sounding incredible. It really is. Hyen's voice is stunning. Honestly, I don't know how to feel right now, because like I'm loving this song. It really is gorgeous, but it's just like, I feel like I'm vibing away to myself because of the beat, but also the lyrics. When I'm reading the lyrics, I'm like, oh, my heart is breaking. I become scared of being left alone. Oh my gosh. Just the depth of that lyric and just the, you know, the depth of that sense of loneliness, you know, and having this song be called Star Lost, you know, if you think of the night sky, it is just such a dark space, isn't it? And like, just thinking about them saying, you know, being scared of being alone, it is just like, you just instantly think of that darkness and where that sort of dark space can go in your mind. And then just having that sense of like being lost as well, you know, lost in that sense of darkness. Oh, my heart's actually breaking, but also the song's just got such a great beat that I'm just sort of like, you can't help but bop along. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how to feel right now, but I love the song. It's so gorgeous. I love the little back ends. Oh my gosh. Do you know what as well though? Listening to this song, for some reason then, when we were talking about, you know, throwing that question up into sort of like the nothingness and talking about how, you know, they hope one day that emptiness will be filled up. Why am I instantly being like taken back to Hollow in a sense? Like I feel like with Hollow it's a very similar feeling of, you know, feeling that sense of hollowness, feeling that sense of emptiness, that sense of, you know, loneliness in a way, and not knowing how to really break free of that. And I feel like I'm just talking about, you know, filling up that emptiness. It's very on par with the lyricism of Hollow. And that song is honestly one of my favourite Stray Kids songs, and I listen to it all the time. But I think that just having that comparison of the two songs, you know, that sense of emptiness and loneliness and just inability to find your way through that and feeling so lost and hopeless and helpless in a way, you know, just saying like, tell me where I'll go soon. Like I want to be able to break free of this. Like I want you to tell me how I find my way out of this darkness. But it's just like, there is no way of you breaking free of that darkness from somebody else telling you how to, you know, overcome it. It's just something that gradually and naturally happens over time. But honestly, my heart feels like it's being taken with this song, because it's so beautiful and it's so heartbreakingly just emotional. Stop it. No chance. I imagine you in the night sky, and like I imagine your comfort from somewhere, wherever that may be. I again, we've got that beat going on, and it's like this is what Stray Kids do best, though. I feel like they have the ability to make you feel so many different emotions in just one song alone. Like we've got such an upbeat vibe going on to this whole song, but then when you look at the lyrics and you really take it in, it's like whoa, just stop and take a second, because like just that, like being comforted by knowing that there's somebody out there, that's comforting you in a way, despite how much darkness you feel like there is in your life. Like, there is always some sort of light shining down on you, trying to guide you through those moments. Oh, God. It doesn't matter if I lose everything right now, I'll endure it thinking about you. Wow. Like, I'm just going to keep on pushing through this darkness and through this hurt and through this pain because I want to be able to show you that I can overcome anything, that I have that strength, I have that ability to just push through every single moment in life that really does throw those, struggles and darkness my way. I want to be able to show you that I can do that, and I will do all of that for you. I will do that to be able to be stronger for you. And I'll be able to do that because of you, because you sort of are that light for me. Like you were able to guide me through even the darkest of times. I just think this song is beautiful. I do. I love that lyric. Like you come to me from somewhere in that night sky. Okay, Sungmin. Lee, no, hang on a second, because those vocals were actually heavenly. So I'm gonna go back in a second and listen to that again. Looks like I lost my way, stuck in the dark. I wander in the thick fog. Oh, it's just so unbelievably beautiful. I don't know if I'm taking this in the right way, but instantly when I saw about that night sky, them just saying I look up in that night sky and I imagine you and I push past and endure everything for you. In a way, I feel like it's almost maybe a symbolism to a message to, the people who have always been sort of by Stray Kids' side, just saying that even though we are almost like worlds apart in a way, and like we can't physically see every single person who's been there for us, like just looking up at that night sky where there are all those stars, there's millions of stars, just like how there are so many people, who have been there for them. And it's like we see the people who have supported us in those stars, and that's what we search for, to be able to take us out of that darkness. We look up at the sky and we just think, there are so many people who have always continued to support us and been that guiding light for us, like how the stars light up the night sky. That is sort of like what the people who have always been there for Stray Kids are to them in a way. I don't know, but I think that's just a beautiful way of looking at it in my own mind anyway, and that's sort of how I've interpreted it, but I could be completely wrong. I just think that them, saying about sort of feeling like they've lost their way, but it's ultimately those stars that help them, along that journey and not feel so lost, I guess. I don't know, I just think it's so, so beautiful. I genuinely, I need to hear that vocal from Lino again, by the way, as well, because that was unreal. Cool. Stop it, Hyunjin. Listen, he's my little gem. I always say in these songs that Hyunjin, I feel like, is just that little gem who comes in at a moment you just don't expect and hits you with just an incredible little rap section. Like, genuinely, one of my favourite things, especially when I look back on a lot of, like, earlier Stray Kids music, like, for example, Miro. I said in my Miro reaction as well, like, Hyunjin, genuinely, when I hear him rapping in between, like, Binny and Han or whoever it may be, genuinely some of my favorite moments in a song because he is just phenomenal. I love Hyunjin so much, but this song is too good. It's too good. And I'm loving this whole rap section just then, you know, with Felix and Hyunjin, and now we've got Han. What an incredible moment. Oh my gosh, I can't stop it. Go on the flow. Stop it right now, because you cannot get me crying. You can't get me crying again today. I've cried too much recently. It's been too emotional on this channel recently, but can't help it because that was so sweet. I go around the globe, wherever you are, I believe that I'll find you. I won't look back. What are we trying to do to me today, Stray Kids? Because whatever it is, it's definitely working. Oh my gosh. You know, just that sense of wherever you are, whoever you are, we're just, you know, so grateful for you being there, for you being that sense of light for us. And, you know, even if we can't always be there for you, like physically, which, you know, it's physically impossible, but we will always be there through our music, and you can always find us through our music, you know. And in that sense, we will always have that sort of connection in a way through our music, as sort of like our sense of gratitude for you always being there for us. We always want to be able to keep on making this music to be there for you. And then just saying, like, around the globe, you know, just thinking about the Dominate tour last year, they literally did go everywhere to, you know, really be there for all of the people who have supported them along their journey. And I think it's just so beautiful, just thinking of all of those things coming together, you know. Sungmin. Listen, I love nothing more than when Sungmin follows through on a Chan line, because Chan sang this line earlier on. It's my favourite thing in some of their songs. How those two flip back and forth. This chorus is actually incredible. You did not just do the double on me there. You did not just do the double on me there. The fact that we had Chan's line then sung by Sungmin later on, and now we've got Lino's line that's now sung by Chan. Oh my gosh, they're hitting me in every which way today. I need to hear that beautiful vocal again, you already know. I said earlier on it was heavenly, and it's just as heavenly with Chan. So we're going back. We are. Gorgeous. Ooh! Was that Han in the backing vocal then? The build up! Felix. Guys, honestly, this song is incredible! Stop it right now, hang on. Stop it. I'm feeling star lost right now with all these vocals. What? That was gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I love as well at the end there how we had like so many of them singularly all going through that, you know, I'll be star lost. Just each of them having their own moment there, I thought was really beautiful. But genuinely, this song was amazing. I feel like we just went through a whole scope full of emotions with this song, but genuinely, I love this one so much. The way that we have that sense of, you know, them just saying that we will sort of overcome that darkness because of you, but also we will overcome that darkness together as a whole. Like, we can bring that brightness on the world, we can bring that brightness to your life even, you know, through our music, and that's what we want to do. We want to be the light for you that you are for us, you know. I just think that whole meaning is so special, but just the whole song being called Star Lost. You already know how much I love a song about constellations and stars and the moon and whatever it may be. But I just think that this one was really, really gorgeous and the vocals were beautiful. I just genuinely loved this song so much. It felt so incredibly beautiful. And I think this song is really one that is so special. And I absolutely love this one. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching along this video with me. If you did, like I said, make sure you're clicking that subscribe button down below to stay up to date with what I post on this channel. And while you're at it, why not leave a like on this video as well? It really does help me to see what you're enjoying watching so I can keep on making more videos like this. But with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a wonderful day and I will see you in the next video.